Let's talk about the law of attraction. I'm hearing the law of attraction from a lot of people, not just in person, but seeing it online, seeing it in articles, hearing it on podcasts. I'm hearing it everywhere, which two things. I'm happy to hear that because it means people are more aware and more open to talking about it and understanding it. And number two, I want to make something very clear about the law of attraction that I've learned and I want to share with you. Now, first, let's go over the law of attraction that I hear most about. Law of attraction is visualizations, writing things down. That the more you visualize something, the more it's going to come to you. The more you write something down, the more it's going to manifest into your life, right? That is what I hear the most about law of attraction. And when I first started hearing about law of attraction years ago, and let's give this thing a try, let's see if it works. I wasn't so sold on it. Some things would happen and some things would not. Now, maybe my belief wasn't all there. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe I didn't quite understand the law of attraction. There had to be something deeper. Because if it is a law like gravity, it should always work, right? So, yes, it does. But remember, it works in all ways, it never turns off, just like the law of gravity. Now, the law of gravity can work for you and it can work against you, but yet it's always working. Now, the law of gravity working against you is you being on top of a very tall building and falling off the edge, stumbling down 35 stories or whatnot. That is a law of gravity at work, and unfortunately, not in your favor at that moment. Now, the law of gravity can also work for you if you're on the fourth floor and your friend was going to the car and forgot the keys. And you just happened to come out to the fourth floor balcony with the keys, with them standing underneath your balcony and you dropping the keys down to them. Now, in that manner, the law of gravity is working for you because gravity pulls the keys down to the person who forgot the keys to the car and makes the efforts of coming back up 4 floors to get the keys a lot less. In that sense, the law of attraction or the law of gravity, yes, is working once again, but this time in your favor. Just like any law, it never turns off. So when it comes to the law of attraction, same thing. Law never turns off. And yes, it can work for you and it can work against you, but it's always responding to you. Again, just like the law of gravity, an example I use, gravity is always responding to you with what you do, whether you stumble over the side of a 35 floor building or you throw the keys down off your fourth floor balcony. It's responding to an action that you do. So let's take that, because that's obviously not only just proven in science, but it's proven in our everyday world by us just simply doing it, experiencing it. How does the law of attraction, is that a real legitimate law? And how does it work? Now, yes, it is a real legitimate law. And without my whiteboard, one day, one of these episodes, I will actually whiteboard it out for you. But let's just say you've watched that whiteboard and I've shown you how the law of attraction is a real law of science because I've seen it with my own eyes. I've proved it. So in this video, I'm telling you it is a real law because this is me speaking to you about truths that I've come to realization. So it is a law. Therefore, it never turns off. So how do we get it to always work for us? So it's not working against us. Well, the first thing is you want to understand it. Because once you understand it, you know how to use it for you and not against you. The basics. It never turns off. Basic number 2. It's always going to respond to you. Basic number 3, it responds to you based on your belief. Okay, let's break this down because I know that third part, you're probably like, wait a minute. What do you mean belief? The law of attraction was taught to me that it has to be a visual. You have to think about the life you want. You have to think about the things you want, and they're just going to magically appear. Or through writing down your goals or what you want. And if you write it down, it's going to come to fruition. Now, I'm not saying that those things do not help, but they are not the main base of the law of attraction. Those are tools that help the core base of belief for the law of attraction to actually be working in your favor. For instance, let's talk about how the law of attraction works against us in response to us, because this is something that I believe a lot of people can relate to. You wake up one morning and you realize you slept through your alarm. You rush up out of bed. You go to make your coffee only to realize there's no more coffee. You get frustrated even more. Not only did you wake up late out of bed for work, but now there's no coffee. And now you're kind of pissed off. You throw your hands up in the air and you're like, oh. You go to take a shower. You got to get ready for work. You go to take a shower only to realize there's no more hot water because the person that showered before you used up all the hot water by taking too long of a shower. Now you're really agitated, right? So you take a cold shower, you get out of the cold shower, you're pissed off this whole time. You go to put on some clothes, you don't like anything you're putting on, or maybe your button breaks, or maybe you have no clean socks, or maybe the pants you put on rip. Then you get into the car. You're running late for work and you're like, what else is going to happen? Well, so be it. You get into the car, you realize you have no gas. You got to now spend more time to go to the gas station. Yet every single light that you hit on the way to the gas station is red. And you are crossing your fingers that you are not going to run out of gas. And the time is piling up now against you being late for work and getting to that gas station. You get to the gas station just to realize, shit, I left my purse, my wallet at home. I could keep going on and on and on about this day because now we're just in the first hour of it. Shake your head right now if you can relate to something similar of once one thing bad goes wrong, it seems like things keep going wrong. How many times have you said, what else is going to happen? Or things happen in threes. That means more things are coming my way. Or what's going to happen next? Or bring it on. I'm ready for more. Do you realize with all of those actions, you are attracting more? Now you're thinking, that's silly. That can't be true. It's just a bad day. But is it? Now, this is the point where you're either ready to hear more or you're shutting me out and you're tuning out saying, no, this can't be. Because the realization here is that you're creating it. And that can't be, because why would you create a bad day for yourself, right? Now you're either listening like, wow, or you're completely tuned out, which is okay too. You're either ready to hear this or you're not ready to hear this. And either one is perfectly okay. But I'm going to continue. You see, When you ask for things like what next is going to happen, or things come in threes, or I'm ready for the next bad thing, you are asking for it because you believe it's going to come. That belief brings it. Why does it bring it? You're not visualizing bad things. You're not writing bad things out. So how are you bringing more things? Especially because I was taught originally that law of attraction is through visualization and writing things down. But in this case scenario, I haven't visualized anything bad. I haven't written down anything bad. I'm just speaking and I'm in a bad mood. And that's it right there. That is the key that most people don't realize. The true base of law of attraction. The true base of law of attraction is belief. You believe more bad things are going to happen. Therefore, they do. And why is belief the base of it? Because law of attraction happens through frequency, feeling, thought. That is why, yes, visualization and writing things down are great confirmations, great tools, but it's not the base. Because if you're visualizing these things or writing these things down, but don't believe them, or say things against them, like, oh, I'm going to write down $10,000 today, and I'm going to visualize I'm going to receive $10,000 today. But then you go throughout your day like, oh, but I don't see the $10,000. Did you hear what I just said? But I don't see the $10,000. I'm not believing it's coming. I'm saying it's not coming. So I stop. I cut it off because I now negate the whole base of law of attraction, which is belief and feeling. So that whole visualization and writing it down is not the base of it. And again, with the bad day, that is proof in your everyday life that that visualization, that writing of it down is not what attracts it. They're just tools to help confirm the belief, to put you in a good mood, a good feeling, a good thought process, which when I whiteboard, I can go through all the details of this. So it will really click. But I want you to know, if you are right now practicing law of attraction and you are just doing the visualization, and you are just doing the writing down, or one or the other, and that things are not manifesting for you, or you're going through your day in a bad mood and things are not coming to fruition, it's not that the law of attraction is not working for you. It's that you don't quite yet understand how the law works. And therefore, it's responding to you, just not in the ways that you want it to, because again, it's misunderstood. So first, understand the law of attraction is always working. It never shuts off. I'm here to help you understand how to make it work for you, how to understand how it does work for you. So that way we can stop the momentum of it responding to us in ways we no longer wish them to respond to us. And instead, have them respond to us in ways that we want them to respond to us. If you like this video, definitely comment below, like it, share, follow, whatever platform you're on, so you can get more of this. Next, search for my video on me whiteboarding the law of attraction. That will really blow your mind. Much love. Rock your day. Peace out. Until next time. Adios.